Welcome back to the Daily Smash, the Wednesday afternoon edition, December 7th, 2022. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Coming up on this show, Eric Trump says he has Kimberly Guilfoyle's back, and Kelly gets busy with green beans. A little sneak preview of her green bean
But I'm
recipe.
doing it on Patreon. I'm not doing it.
Yes, and I'm going to tell our viewers coming up
The best green beans, guys.
that if they sign up for our Patreon Rick and Kelly Show podcast, they can see the full episode, the full recipe, and all of the other 67 shows we've done. Mm-hmm. Thank you for joining us here. If you haven't subscribed yet here on YouTube, we are within striking distance of 30,000. It's taken forever, it seems like. It's like all of a sudden we hit 29,000 and it was like we got in the mud.
Yeah, we got in the mud.
We don't know why, because we were getting crazy, like new subs every, like 100 a day for a while there. All of a sudden it's like, come on, let's get 30,000.
I cannot believe it. We were getting like 2,000 a week.
2,000 a month, easy. Yeah,
a month.
Over that, yeah. El Cristiano Tequila sponsors Daily Smash. It's purity, passion, and promise in every bottle. Mm-hmm. And it is absolutely delicious. No additives, no sugar, no nonsense. Just the finest blue agave tequila. Mm-hmm. So you can find it at el-cristiano.com or keganbottle.com for your best price on El Cristiano. We talked about that already. I was going to save that. The good news, bad news. The good news was that you didn't have an issue in here. Thank the MRI.
But I have to. Oh, there's my doctor right now.
But the bad news is there's something else going on.
Let me just take this real quick, since this is not at rickkellybiz@gmail.com.
Right. rickkellybiz@gmail. If you want to reach us via email, rickkellybiz@gmail.com. So the doctor wants to email you some stuff.
If it's not one thing, it's another. This is bull crap.
Your green bean recipe, we're going to show a short clip of you making your green beans. If you want to see the full green bean production line.
This is so great for you guys to make for Christmas time.
It's such a great dish. And we're going to do the whole thing on Patreon, The Rick and Kelly Show on patreon.com. It's longer, uncensored, unfiltered, and commercial free. We do it every week, and we say we just recorded this week's show, and we don't hold back. We can talk about anything we want without worrying about strikes.
You have to be kind of light-minded, or else you guys probably won't like it.
Okay, so I think a lot of people will love it. We got a very interesting email from a company called podstatus.com. I have some cool information that might interest you. Your podcast, The Rick and Kelly Show, they're talking as good performance in Apple Podcast rankings. I wonder if they're talking about the Patreon podcast, because that one is on Apple and Spotify as well.
Huh.
Well, this is even more reason to join our Patreon podcast. We are position 2 in the category Personal Journals in Afghanistan. Number 2.
I thought they didn't like Jews in Afghanistan.
Position 19 in Norway. Position 21 in the category Society and Culture in Afghanistan. That might mean that one person there is listening to us. But we rank in the U.S., Personal Journals, 60. We got to raise that. 63 in the Bahamas, 64 in Luxembourg.
I like Luxembourg.
73 in Australia, 76 in Poland. 80 in Canada? Come on, Canada!
I thought Canadians loved us.
Ridiculous. Meanwhile, we got this thing in the mail. We showed this on the
They showed us on Patreon.
But I can't get over that this house.
It's in our neighborhood.
$5.95 million.
And it doesn't have a pool, and it doesn't have a third-car garage.
It's on less than 1/8 of an acre.
It's a postage stamp. It has zero backyard.
6,500 square feet. That's how big the lot is. I don't think there's a pool.
1937 Port Trinity. The real estate out here in this,
insane.
And it's not guard-gated.
It's a beautiful home, obviously, and there are beautiful homes in this neighborhood.
I'm
it's
sorry,
nice, well-located.
But for $6 million, I'm going to live on the ocean. And if I'm not going to live on the ocean, I'm going to have a fourth-car garage, and I'm going to have a pool with a spa and a wine cellar. Okay?
I agree. I'm not paying $6 million for a house in this neighborhood.
No.
If I had $6 million, I'd spend it somewhere else.
Me too.
In the news now,
In the news.
You know how first they said at GMA that Amy Robach and TJ Holmes would stay on as hosts, and they were so excited about it because everyone was talking about them.
Yeah, because they wanted good ratings.
Then they cut them loose on Monday.
They both got the bullet?
They didn't get fired, but they took them off the air while they figure out what to do next.
Oh.
Well, now the New York Post is sharing a clip from when Reese Witherspoon was on the show with Amy Robach back in October. She does that series with Jennifer Aniston called Morning Show on Apple TV. And she plays a morning show host, Reese Witherspoon, and she was promoting her morning show on another morning show. And I think it's loosely based on the Today Show when Matt Lauer was there.
Yeah, and he was banging everybody in sight.
Steve Carell was the Matt Lauer character.
Yes.
So I have this video. This is Reese Witherspoon on. Did I not cut this? Did I not do it? Oh snap!
I see penis.
That's the. That was the Back to the Vault that I did on our morning edition. I'm going to play the video. She goes, she's talking about...
Reese Witherspoon?
Reese Witherspoon is talking about, the weird plot lines on the show and everything. And then Robach goes, we could give you a few more plot lines.
Does it hit home a little bit?
We can give you a few more plot lines if you want.
I think we already did that.
You did. Yes, email me, girl. Email.
Ooh.
Laughing.
Oh, I could give you, I'll tell you exactly what goes down. Can't even talk. Tongue twister. I could tell you exactly what goes down back there. You guys, all you news people are just horny. You guys just all of you guys sleep with each other over there.
I'm only horny for you now.
No, I know, but I'm saying over there, wherever you guys are, there, everyone's sleeping with, banging each other. Producers.
It definitely happens.
Huh?
It happens.
It happened too when I worked at the Arizona Republic.
See?
It happens everywhere, I guess.
It does.
In every workplace. But
That's why I'm never letting you go to an office again.
I'm kidding.
She loves to push my buttons, don't you?
I love going to the office, but I never worked. I was always in outside sales. I loved it.
I used to love going to the office too. I mean, I had a nice office at the end there.
Yeah, you
in
were
New
right
York.
next to Jesse Waters.
Yeah, he was right down the hall from me.
Yeah. Or no, who were you next to? That people would know?
Right next to me was John Scott, I think, the anchorman John Scott. And then, what's her name? Dana Perino was in the corner.
And then you worked with Trace Gallagher. People asked if you like Trace Gallagher. And you said, yeah, you like Trace.
Yeah.
I think you're way
Good guy.
hotter than... Trace looks like an old man to me. I don't know why.
I'm glad I don't.
No, I'm just saying you're way hotter than Trace Gallagher. And you speak, and your voice is way good. You're way better looking. I don't know why they left Trace Gallagher on there. He looks like he's got one... I don't know.
Well,
I'm
their
not gonna-
loss.
I'm not going to talk anymore. All right.
Now,
I get in trouble.
the Guilfoyle drama.
Oh, yay.
Eric Trump addresses rumors that the family doesn't like Don Jr.'s fiancee, Kimberly Guilfoyle. Now, we both know Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Yes, we do.
I worked with her for years at Fox News.
I'm friends with her brother Tony.
Yeah, who I've met. Great guy.
Love him.
Rumors have been swirling that the Trump family doesn't like Don Jr.'s fiancee, Kimberly, but Eric Trump says he thinks the world of her. The vibe is that the family doesn't like Kim, says a source. She is trying too hard to be in the family. But Eric told us, as the New York Post, when we reached out for comment, I completely disagree with the narrative and happen to think the world of Kimberly. We met him
Yeah, we did.
at Jesse's wedding.
Yeah, we met him and Laura.
An insider tells us Don Jr. and Guilfoyle held a party at their $9.7 million Palm Beach, Florida mansion this week for Toys for Tots that was DJ'd by Detroit rapper Kid Rock.
Ooh.
I actually know Kid Rock. Talked to me for 20 minutes
She
at the
dated.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
We're told tongues were wagging over who was and wasn't at the bash, estimated to have 300 guests. Ivanka and Jared did not attend. A source tells us they were invited, but it was Jewish. It was the Jewish Sabbath, Shabbos. They have a good relationship. It's just the rumor mill. Do you believe that?
Is it Shabbos like a holy day?
That's Friday. No, it's every Friday night. But yeah, it's holy. It's a holy thing. If you're kosher, I'm not. So I go out Friday night.
You think Ivanka Trump is kosher?
Well, she converted for Jared, who is.
Oh,
Yeah.
she converted to Judaism, and now
She did, yeah.
She's kosher?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, maybe.
Former President Donald Trump, we hear, came to the fundraiser for half an hour, but left before a holiday boat parade. Eric and his wife Laura were also in attendance. Eric had only kind words for Guilfoyle, telling us, "I am best friends with Don," and had an absolute blast at the party. Rumors started circulating after Tiffany Trump's wedding when Ivanka cropped Guilfoyle out of a family photo. We talked about that.
Well, first of all, she's not married, and she's not.
Right.
She could be. I get it. The girl, first of all, didn't fit in. She didn't have the same kind of dress. She was shorter. She looked odd, and secondly, she isn't in the family. She's just a girlfriend or a fiance.
Fiance.
But that's not.
Isn't that next level?
But still, how many fiancés have we had and we didn't go through it? I mean,
At least one each.
I have had fiancés and I didn't marry them. Look, you did too.
I did. That's what I just said. At least one each.
Yeah, so you're not in the family.
But the speculation about the photo was that because she was wearing black and they were all wearing pastel colors, what'd you say, like an Easter basket?
Everyone looked like an Easter egg.
They look like eggs?
Yeah. And
Or
then
egg colors.
egg colors. Yeah, you know when you make an Easter egg and then you do it with all
I
the
grew up
color, the
Jewish,
pastel
so
colors.
We didn't do that.
Oh, you've never colored an
No,
egg.
probably once or twice. It's so long ago, I don't remember. But I did go on at least one Easter egg hunt,
Okay.
which was fun. I would like to do that again.
My girlfriend, Taylor Beecham, her parents were like billionaires, and they do these Easter egg hunts, and they put $2,000 in an egg.
Can we go to their Easter egg
Yeah, I
hunt?
want to go to their Easter egg hunt.
Next Easter, please.
And try to find that Easter egg.
Yeah, I want to find that egg. Anyway, they said that maybe they cut her out of the picture because they didn't like her, and you were saying, no, because she was wearing a...
Black. It looked like 4 weddings and a funeral. Like she was going to a funeral, and they all looked like it was all lively and pretty, and they're all the same height.
Okay, you're a very perceptive woman.
I am.
What is your sense of whether or not the Trumps really do embrace Kimberly, or maybe there is a standoffishness, and maybe they don't like her that much?
Well, first of all, why is he taking so long to marry her is what I want to know.
That's a good question.
That's what I want to know. What is that? Why isn't he marrying her? Why isn't he, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
I've heard that before. Doesn't it feel like they've been engaged for a very long time?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
I
Do you
think
think
they're-
the family likes her? Or do you think there's something there?
I think that there's something there.
Okay.
I do.
Let's ask
Because
Tony.
if there wasn't, let's ask Tony Guilfoyle.
Yeah. When we're off the air. One last item.
No, he's not going to say anything. He's not going to throw his sister under the bus. He's going to say they get along famously. She's
know.
always at the Mar-a-Lago. My friends,
I think it's nonsense. First of all, everyone hates everyone at some point or another.
my in the family.
Yeah.
I never hated my sister-in-law Carly. My brother JR's.
Until
I don't hate her ever. We've never had words or in a fight, and they've been married for 20.
Oh,
no,
good. I'm
20.
glad to hear that.
They've been married 30. No, my brother JR.
I never had an issue with my brother's wife either.
My
brother's another story.
My brother and I, my older brother JR and I are estranged.
Yeah.
We fight.
Yeah.
But my sister-in-law, we've always been close.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
we've
good.
never had a fight.
One
Never
last-
had bad words with each other. Nothing.
One last item before we go.
Okay.
Indonesia's parliament approved a new criminal code banning sex outside of marriage, carrying a punishment of up to 1 year in jail. The new code, passed with support from all political parties, also prohibits cohabitation between unmarried couples. So, as I pointed out on Patreon, you can't live together.
Are we back in the dark ages?
The code will apply to Indonesians and foreigners and comes despite concerns the laws could keep tourists away and harm investment. It will not go into effect for 3 years to allow for the drafting of regulations. The country already bans adultery but had not done the same for premarital sex. So no more banging until you're married in Indonesia.
I feel like we're back in the 1930s.
What was the
40s.
point of passing that law?
Because
Why-
they're Muslim over there.
Why would you need to put that in? What's going on that they're so worried about, they're so concerned about, that they have to make a law about it so they can lock people up if they're cohabitating?
Cuckoo birds.
In case we haven't mentioned it yet,
Wait, but
we're taping our show in front of a live audience tomorrow, Thursday, 5 p.m. at BLAZIN SHABU in Garden Grove, California. Book your table at blazinshabushabu.com. And that's all you got to do. You don't have to buy tickets. You just book your table. So you get dinner and a show for the price of dinner. Right?
right.
California.
Oh, and you know what they have? It's the
Oh, yeah.
first Shabu conveyor belt restaurant in California. And it has all-you-can-eat ice cream.
I'm going just for that.
Me too.
No, you can't. It's going to mess with your thyroid. You can only have a taste. Have a little taste.
Taste this.
Oh, snap. All right, well, that's our smash for this afternoon. We hope you enjoyed it. And we hope you have a smash-tastic rest of your day.
Bye, my smashers. Have a great, great week.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for your support.